Today at Audio City USA, we are covering the coolest cars you can now legally import into the land of freedom in 2024. Let's go. Now, since it is 2024, we are talking about the cars that are now 25 years old. That's right, these cars were made in 1999 and you can now bring them into the US. Now, before we get started, be sure to like this video and subscribe because we bring out content like this every single week. I don't know why the US decided to have this 25-year rule, but either way, these are the cars that are now available and this makes me super excited. I mean, kicking it off right out of the gate, we have the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6. This is a fantastic car for you JDM fanboys because people have been known to tune these little 4-cylinder engines to ridiculous power. We're talking 4, 5, or sometimes even 600 horsepower. It was the hometown hero. It was everyone's favorite rally car back in the day, and now you can bring it in. That's just the first one on the list because now we have everyone's favorite Nissan Silvia, the S15. Now, I'm Australian. These cars have been around forever there, but they're super rare here. And what's actually happening is US buyers are now purchasing these S15s to import, and they're driving the price up like crazy. This 2-liter engine back in 1999 produced just shy of 250 horsepower, which is not bad considering its output, but people have been known to turn these into absolute drift monsters. I mean, check this out. You already know that the S15 is a drift car and people absolutely love it, and now it's available to be legally imported, so you know that people are about to go crazy. Next up, we have everyone's favorite car from Fast and the Furious. That's right, I'm talking about the Skyline GTR R34. This beauty is now finally legally allowed to be imported in the US. Now, we have had cases in the past where people have imported these in the gray market using different VINs and all sorts of crazy tactics, but now you can go to Japan, buy yourself Paul Walker's dream car, and drive it yourself. It won't be cheap though. These cars are selling for an absolute premium, and a really good one can set you back over $100,000. Now, here's a hot take. You may or may not agree with me. $100,000 for a GTR is not worth it in my opinion. Next up, we have arguably my favorite car on the list, which is the 911 GT3 996-1 generation. Just look at this thing. It looks incredible. Originally only sold in Europe, Australia, and other foreign markets, it is now available in the US. The GT3 is naturally aspirated, it sounds incredible, and it was only available in manual. So you manual fanboys can rejoice, and me included. I'll put my hand up for that. This car is absolutely fantastic. Super happy that this is now able to be bought into the US. I'm not happy about how much it's going to cost. That's kind of a running theme I've noticed with this list. Every single car on this list immediately skyrockets in value, but I mean, that's to be expected. Next up, we have the TVR Tuscan Speed 6. Now, if you don't know what TVR is, it is a British sports car manufacturer that was owned by a Russian billionaire until it went defunct in the early 2000s, but they had some of the craziest colors available on any production car. Just look at these options that they had. Absolutely nuts. And my favorite of which is the TVR Cigaris, which isn't yet available, but keep it on your radar because it will be soon. The Tuscan was the predecessor. I also think it looks insane, but what's crazy to know about this car is actually a body-on-frame construction, just like a Crown Vic. Although unlike a Crown Vic, it can handle and go around corners, and it doesn't use donuts instead of miles per gallon. Now, here's what some of the people on Car and Driver have to say about this car. It's Jesse Baby in December said that Nissan made some very respectable performance cars despite being totally mismanaged. I completely agree. In the early 2000s, they made some incredible cars. The GTR is just one of those cars. These days, we have things like the Ultima and the Maxima. And in fact, they just killed off the Maxima. And if you want to go check out the video of the cars that they're killing in 2024, we'll put a link to that video. Go check it out. I completely agree with Jesse. These cars in the 90s were great, and now they're just making rubbish. Another commenter said, wow, a car from the era when Mitsubishi made cars people actually wanted. I completely agree. These days, Mitsubishi is more known for their refrigerators and washing machines. Back in the 90s, they made cars that people actually wanted. 100% agree with that guy. Someone else says, I hate to state the obvious here, but just where are we going to get the parts for a vehicle that was never imported here before? Well, sunshine, you can buy those overseas and import those too. It's not that difficult to go buy an alternator and get it shipped over. Also, a lot of these cars on this list already had variants or different cars here in the US with those parts, so you can just cross-match those. But that's all we have time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Which one of these cars that's now available in the US is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned because we're bringing out content like this every week. I'm Andy here at Audio City USA. If you guys need wheels and tires, be sure to go to AudioCityUSA.com, type in your vehicle and see what wheels we have available. We're the largest distributor in America, so we got you covered with all your wheel and tire needs. Either way, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.